Good morning, everyone. This is M4J Watt Replays, and we have 3 games for you here today, and 2 of them are from the same person. So these first 2 games we're going to be watching is a game in the LTTB and the Jagdpanzer 4, not Jagdpanzer Boar, both of them from Toto Tanking. But he's going to have 2 very good games here. So he's driving around here, being very, very aggressive. He's going to come over here, tries to go for a shot there on the T20, gets a bad miss there. Takes a nasty shot in return, but he's going to go for that T20 again. Gets a shot there, and now he's going to back up, and he's going to poke out again. Goes for another shot there on the T20, damages his turret ring, and now that T20 is not going to poke up again. So he's going to go for this T49, switches to the HE, gets a nice 314 roll into his backside, and now he is just going to back up, poke up over this ridgeline here again. There's the IS-6. Can he get that shot? No, he doesn't. Bounces off of his side. And now he is going to, again, come around to the other side of this ridge. There's that T-49 again. Misses that shot there. There's the T-20 again, and the FV-301. Who's he going to go for? He's going to actually go for that IS-6 there. Loads up the APCR. Gets a nice round into the side of his turret. There's that FV-301, so he's going to switch to the HE. Can't quite get the HE shot, though. So he loads back to the armor-piercing. The FV is starting to pay attention because there's an LTTB behind him that's unspotted. So the FV is turning around, coming back this way. Can't quite penetrate the T20 with the HE, but he is able to get another round into that T20 nevertheless. Can't quite get any shots here. Gonna go for that T49, gets a nice shot there on his turret. But now the enemy FV-301 is starting to come up behind him. He goes for another shot there on the T20. He is spotted now. He's going to go for one more shot, and now he's going to start backing up here. He's going to go for that KV-3, gets a shot there onto his side, and now he is going to try to get that shot. Unfortunately, he doesn't. There's the T20, can't quite make that shot either. So he's going to start rushing this FV-301. He's already up to 2,265 damage, and that is just from sitting back and sniping, and it's a 2 versus 4. So he takes a shot from that Panther there. He's going to switch to the APCR, or back to the armor piercing, sorry. Gets around into his side there, and he's going to use this Panther as a shield. So a very good move there. Takes out the Panther, and now he's just going to come around here. And again, he's going to try to use this Panther as a shield. The FV-301 misses again, goes for a round into his side. And he's actually going to side scrape, gets a nice bounce there. And he is able to take that FV-301 out, putting it down to a 2 versus 1. It's just this IS-3 left on the enemy team, and his VK 100.01p. So he's just going to come around behind this IS over here. He already knows he's had a really good game, and there is still a full health IS-3 to deal with. So he's going to aim in here, gets the shot there on the rear of the IS, and now he's going to just come around behind him and farm some damage while this VK-100 is distracting him. So he gets behind him, takes another shot there. He's going to hit the adrenaline to do a little bit more damage. Goes for another round, this time with the APCR. It's going to reload, gets another shot, and is the VK-100 going to take him out, or is he going to take him out? Gets another APCR round in, and can he take him out? Yes, he can for his 3rd kill, putting him at 3,922 damage, 3 kills, and a well-deserved ace at that. So a very good game there in the LTTB, sitting back, doing some effective sniping. And again, he is going to do some more effective sniping. This time, he is driving the Jagdpanzer 4. So he's on Castillo, the great map for TDs, and he is using the little bugger that has that very fast reload, and that 3,000 damage per minute. And so he's going to push up onto this hill here, and he is going to just, well, farm some damage. So right off the bat, gets a nice track shot there on the enemy VK-36, gets another shot there on that Wolverine, and he is going to take that. Back to the VK-36, he does have the adrenaline on, so he's reloading in like 3.4 seconds. He's going to go for another shot. Unfortunately, he bounces off there, so he switches to the APCR, gets another round to the side of that VK-36, gets another shot there onto the lower plate, and is he going to be able to get another shot? No, he's not, because the VK-36 is hiding now, and I have no idea what the BDR-G1B is doing. So he's going to go for this SE-100, takes his driver out, gets another shot there for 260, reloads, puts another one into him, and he gets taken out by the M6. And here come both of the Churchill 7 and the BDRG-1B. What are they doing climbing on top of the hill? No idea. But he's going to go for this BDRG-1B. Definitely a good target to take out. It's the second most overpowered tier 5, just behind the T1 Heavy now. But he's going to go for that turret. Gets around into his side. He's going to aim in, goes for another one. And maybe he can get another shot off. He's going to switch to the APCR. Gets around into him again. And he is going to be able to take him out. Now it's just this Churchill 3 over here. So he's going to bounces that shot there. Unfortunately, his VK-36 gets taken out. Gets a nice shot there into the turret of the Churchill 3. Reloads, puts another one in. And now his adrenaline's back up. Is he going to use that? Probably not. He is spotted now. He is using the adrenaline now, and he takes out that Churchill 3. And it's now just a T-37 left on the enemy team. He's at base B, so he's going to come around here. His entire team's over at base A. Hopefully that T-37 will be a little greedy and want this full health Jagdpanzer IV. The T-37 comes around there, so he's going to try to make it up here. Unfortunately, he just can't. So he's going to aim, can't get his gun down enough in order to hit that T-37's turret. So he's going to come over here and wait for him to come around the corner. He comes over here. He decides to come around the corner first, takes a shot. Hopefully he can reload or come around the corner, gets a shot there into the side of into the front of the T-37, takes a shot in return. Unfortunately, his track got taken off. Now his ammo rack is damaged. Is he going to be able to shrug him off onto the building? Yes, he is. He turns, gets another round into this T-37, and now with his 7.8 second reload, he is unable to pump out that damage per minute as he was before. Puts another round in, and unfortunately, he is not going to be able to take him out. But a very, very good game there in the Jagdpanzer IV. Great sniping. 4,110 damage, 3 kills, and another well-deserved ace from Toto tanking. And be sure to check him out and subscribe to his channel, because he is a really good guy, and he has a pretty good channel as well. And next up, we have one of my own games, Driving the Ferdinand. So right off the bat, we managed to put a nice 614 HE round to that T-49 there. We're going to turn back here and see if we can't get the STI, but we are not going to be able to get that shot off. Instead, we're going to go for this RHM here. Unfortunately, we do hit that rock. He is able to escape the wrath of one of our HE rounds. So he's going to start backing up again. We're going to stay with the armor piercing, but then we're going to load up the HE. Gets a nice 611 shot into his side there. And now we're going to turn over to this IS-8. Can't quite get any shots off here. There's the enemy RHM. He is behind that building, though. So we're just going to just try to see if there's shots, but there is the enemy STI. Unfortunately, we aren't able to get that shot off there. The IS-8 wants to poke out. The T-28 Defender is poking out. Hopefully, we can reload in time to be able to put a round into his front there. Are we going to be able to do it? No, we're not. So we're going to turn back to this STI, go for his lower plate. Unfortunately, we do get a troll bounce there. We see this Centurion over there, so but we're not going to be able to get a shot on him. So who are we going to go for? We're going to go for this STI again. That's hiding behind the Moistion. We load up the APCR, but we're not able to get him. So we switch back to the armor piercing, get a nice 540 high roll into his side there. And now we're just going to try to focus on him, because he is pretty much the only target that is exposed. So we see this enemy RHM poking out there. So we finish reloading. Hopefully he will poke out again, but here's this IS-8. Get a nice 506 roll into his track and take his track off. The STI is starting to push forward again. Maybe we can finish reloading and get around into him. We're not going to be able to do that, though. But here comes the RHM. We're just going to wait for him to poke out. He's backing up there. We're not going to be able to get that shot off. Can't quite get that shot there on the Lurver. So we're going to turn back to this STI, but there's the T-28 Defender, and we are able to take him out. So we are spotted now, so we're going to start backing up and trying to hopefully angle our armor a little bit against the IS-8 or the RHM. We're going to go for the IS-8. We do get a nice bounce there from the IS-8. There's the RHM poking out. We take him out. Very foolish mistake there from the Rheinmetallbull Waffentrager. And is this IS-8 going to poke out again? Yes, he is. Are we going to be able to get that shot in? Just finished reloading. Yes, we are. Put a round into his turret. And there goes that IS-8. We're going to turn over here and focus on this ST-1. He's going to poke around the corner here. Are we going to be able to reload in time to be able to get that shot off and take him out? Sadly, the Waffle kills him first. But there goes the STI, and now we're going to turn around here and see if we can't push up and get that Lurver. But then we see the Centurion 1 over there. So we're going to go for him. We don't have a shot on the Lurver, so we're going to see if we can't get a shot on him instead. So we're going to sit here, wait for him to poke out, but the Lurver pokes out instead. So we get a nice 552 high roll onto his side. We're going to push up to these pipes here. The Lurver gets taken out, and it is now just that Centurion left on the enemy team. As long as one of our tanks doesn't die, we should be winning on cap points. The Centurion gets tracked there. We're not able to aim in time to get that shot off. So we're going to lead, wait for him to come around the corner here. Our tanks are starting to chase him from behind. So he comes around the corner, get a shot into him for 446, and our Carnarvon is able to take him out. But a very nice game, effective sniping there in the Ferdinand. Managed to pull out 4,135 damage, 3 kills, but sadly not a Mastery Class badge. But that is all for today, folks. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I apologize for any background noise. And thank you for watching. This is M4J Watt Replays, over and out.